Okay. Good morning, ma'am. My name is Rommel Clarito, BSME 2A student, and this is my experiment. Data analysis, planning for experiment. Number 1. Define the problem. Will at least 8 hours of sleep will improve the BSME 2A students' academic performance? Okay, next slide. Number 2. Identify the objective. To distinguish the factors contributing if at least 8 hours of sleep will improve the BSME 2A students' academic performance. Okay, next slide. Number 3. List down the factors. 1. Improves memory. 2. Boosts concentration. 3. Sharpens attention. 4. Improves immune function. And last but not the least, increase attentiveness in class. Number 4, plan the experiments. So you can see I have a table for my plan the experiments. Name of respondents, for the next column, improves memory, boosts concentration, sharpen attention, improves immune function, and last, increase attentiveness in class. Okay. Next slide. Level of assessment. So, I have a table 2. So, for my response score, for number 5, the range is 4.81 to 5, which is the verbal interpretation is strongly agree. Next, next 4. The range is 3.91 to 4.80, which is the verbal interpretation is agree. Next, 3. For response score, the range is 2.61 to 3.90, which is the verbal interpretation is uncertain. And next, number 2 for response score, which is the range is 1.81 to 2.60. Which is the verbal interpretation is disagree. And last but not the least, number 1 for response score, which is the range is 1 to 180. And for the verbal interpretation is strongly disagree. Okay, next slide. So, number 5, conducts runs. So, I have a list of my respondents. So, number 1, Chewy, Nayon, Jungyeon, Sana, and Gio. So, for Chewy, for her improves memory is number 5. Boost concentration, 4. Sharpen attention, 4. Improves immune function, 4. Increase attentiveness in class, 5. Next, Nayon. Improves memory, 5. Boost concentration, 5. Sharpen attention, 5. Improves immune function, 4. Increase attentiveness in class, 5. And next, Jongyeon. Improves memory, 5. Boost concentration, 4. Sharpen attention, 5. Improves immune function, 3. Increase attentiveness in class, 5. And for the fourth class, Sana. Improves memory, 5. Boost concentration, 4. Sharpen attention, 4. Improves immune function, 3. Increase attentiveness in class, 4. And for the last one, Gio. Improves memory, 5. Boost concentration, 5. Sharpen attention, 5. Improves immune function, 5. And increase attentiveness in class, 5. So, this is my conducts runs. Okay, next slide. Number 6, collect and analyze data. In this experiment, the descriptive survey method was used to determine the factor helps 8 hours of sleep will improve the student academic performance. The descriptive survey method was distributed through the use of messenger application. Respondents were given a 45 minutes time to think to answer the survey in the experiment. The survey was shaped as a picture which was passed on the respondents. Respondents are expected to answer in accordance with their experience. Okay, after the respondents answer the survey, the data are collected and tallied for interpretation by listing all the responses. The gathered data show that at least 8 hours of sleep will improve the academic performance of BSME 2A students that responds in the survey. The data in table shows the improved memory got a high mean value of 5, where verbal interpretation is strongly agree, followed by boost concentration, sharpens attention, and increase attentiveness in class. Got a mean values of 4.4, 4.6, and 4.8. That their verbal interpretation is agree. Data also show that the respondents are agree that it will improve immune factor by putting a mean value of 3.8 with a verbal interpretation of uncertain. In data that gathered, there is one that scored 3.8, which is uncertain. Means the respondents is unsure about if having at least 8 hours of sleep will improve his immune function. But majority of respondents are agree and strongly agree. Okay. Next slide. For number 7, validate responses. The table in slide 7 revealed that majority of the responses are agree in the survey, as seen in the previous slides. After the experiment, this means that the factors contributing that at least 8 hours of sleep really helps the BSME 2A students improve their academic performance. There are data that sleep loss leads to learning and memory impairment, as well as decreased attention and vigilance, say Dr. Kushida. In the student age population, studies has found that factors such as self-reported shortened sleep time, erratic sleep, wake schedules, late bed and rise time, and poor sleep quality have been found to be negatively associated with school performance for adolescents from middle schools to college. Thus, there is a sample evidence to indicate that the lack of adequate nighttime sleep can lead to disturbance in brain function, which in turn can lead to poor academic performance. Okay, next slide. Number 8, document finding. The major findings of the study is the given data disclose that all of the factors that are given are contributing to at least 8 hours of sleep really improves the academic performance of BSME 2A students. The result was supported by the mean and standard deviation. Okay, thank you. God bless and keep safe during this time of pandemic.